All right, folks. We are back here live from the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta. Our little get together here. We got the B-side final here Ben Francis versus Russ Whittle. Should be a good match for sure. This is Dave Harding here, and Steph will be back in just a moment. Thank you for tuning in again, joining us. We appreciate everybody taking the time, especially at this time of night or this time in the morning, wherever you are. So it looks like Ben's a little bit looser on his break. It's the same break in the same spot he was hitting from before, but he wasn't having a lot of results in the last match anyway. He was struggling a little bit there, so this is actually what he was wanting. Shot on the one, chance to come back up table here and make the two ball. Oh. Oh, got lucky, glanced the right side of it, so this is a runnable rack, which would be a good start here. Ben's got a decent angle here on this four ball to float over. He's got to be below the 5 here. Looks pretty good. Just needs to kind of soft draw this shot here. Doesn't want it going too far forward. If he goes forward on it, he's going to end up coming real flat with the angle on the 6. So, oh, he had the side. Sorry, folks. It was really deceiving from where I was at. I thought he was having to shoot it in the corner. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, so it looks like you're going to be stuck with me for a while. It's getting late here. Some of these guys haven't eaten in a while. Apparently, Steph's going to go grab a very quick bite. I think she's taking Stan over with her. So I'll try to walk you through these racks as I kind of see them. Feel free to tell me I'm wrong, which I frequently am. But we do appreciate you tuning in here, sharing the action that's going on here in Calgary, Alberta. Yes, the 3 did go down on the break. It went in the top left corner as you look at the screen. So 2 choices here, either go forward 2 rails or just draw 1 rail back, which you'll probably do. Ten ball down. So opening rack goes there to Ben Francis. This being the B-side, a slightly shorter race. This is a race to 6 on the B-side. Well, I'm sure Ben appreciates the support there, guys. So trust me, he likes Russ, but yes, Ben is hoping he wins too. Russ is a good competitor, though, for sure. Very, very good short position play player. Good bar box player. And yes, these are 7-foot diamonds. They're the older 7-foot diamonds. Red labels. So rails are a little bit different than on the blue labels that are out there right now. That's unlucky for Russ. He hit him pretty good. I can't exactly see the spot on the cue ball he was hitting there because Russ is a lefty, so he was blocking my line of view there to see where he was hitting the cue ball. Yeah, Kyle. Russ plays primarily on the 7-foot tables. Has played a lot of VDA leagues on the Valley tables over the years. He's a very, very strong bar box player, especially for 8-ball. It's a little bit different here with 10-ball on the box, but Cole, I think the rail height was set a little bit higher on the red labels, and they may have also been a different profile. The red labels may have been still K66 rails, kind of like the traditional stuff, whereas most of the diamonds have K55s on there, but don't quote me on that. I do know that the height was set a little bit higher, though, so they tended to kind of bounce the ball up a little bit, especially if you're hitting hard. That was probably the toughest shot of the rack there. So Ben looking to clear up here, and oh, sorry, one of my tablets just died here, so I have lost the comments. Looks like somebody pulled the charger out of the tablet here, guys. So give me a second to see if I can find a charger and get your comments back up on Facebook. If not, I will use my phone here so I can answer questions for you guys. All right, guys, I'm doing it old school. I am reading your comments on my phone here, so. What shaft has Ben playing with? I believe he's playing with a Jacoby Black. But I don't see the guys as much as I used to, so I can't really keep up. More than likely, that's what it is, though. Charger, yeah. Hey, Ben, you still playing with a Jacoby Black? You still playing with Jacoby Black? Okay, there you go. Right from the horse's mouth, folks. I just asked Ben. He said, yeah, he's playing with the Jacoby Black still, so. That could have worked out really well for Russ there. I don't think he wanted to kind of clip him the way he didn't come across, but he is still covered. I think Ben's got the left side of this ball here. I don't know, Kyle. Like, I play with all kinds of junk. I actually play with Tiger cues most of the time. You play with the OB wood shaft. I've actually got a newer OBQ that I had sent to me because I'm still a dealer. I ordered the fusion shaft for that, but I found the taper is a little bit thick, so I gave that to one of our local guys, Nick here. He's modifying that taper a little bit to me, or for me. Curious to see how it hits when I get it back. It was a lot of energy out of that shaft, maybe a little bit too much for most of the stuff I do. There's a lot of good equipment out there, though, nowadays. Nice pop by Ben there. He's a little worried. I think he's still got this, too. Controlling the cue ball is a little bit tough here, though, because it's a thin hit, which means he's floating towards that 4 ball. Doesn't want to be floating towards the 3 ball, because if he hits that, he's got a good chance he'll scratch in the top left corner there. Something about that pocket there. Ben's been having trouble with that side pocket there for a while. The Phoenix is a really, really new one that just came out. No, the Fusion is the one before. So basically, it's a maple shaft, but with a carbon fiber core in it, I think. Which is similar to what a few guys have done over the years. I think Vikings had a shaft like that for quite some time. I think Ben's got enough space here to go forward. Just past the 10, come up, past the 5. A little bit of right English on it. Come back out for the 4 in the same pocket. Oh, went the other route. Wow. And he knew that was happening too. That's a good shot. Knew he was clipping that 10 ball. Because he had left English on it for coming back up. Yeah, Teresa. Well, these guys have played against each other for a long time, but I think Ben and Russ played on a team for a few years together as well, so they definitely know each other's games. No, you might be right, Teresa. I think I was talking to him outside after that last match. He was definitely ready to hit his head. All right. Unless I missed the game, score is 3-0 now here for Ben. All right. Let's see if Russ is ready to put up a fight here. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, Patrick. Well, we have competed down the states. All of us have, but getting across the border is a little bit tough right now. I mean, you have to you have to get permission to basically go across due to COVID for like specific events, which can be done. But then as soon as you get back as well, you're having to self quarantine for a minimum of 2 weeks again too. So doing that with work makes it tough a little bit for anyone right now. It's a nice bank there. Yeah, Ben's definitely feeling a little bit better than he was, let's say, 20 minutes ago. So this is definitely a little bit more like what we're used to seeing from him. But yeah, he's definitely feeling loose. Well, that's a little too loose. That's a lot of check on that ball. There's a lot to check on that ball. I think Russ. Oh, nope, he's still good. Looked like he was going to overrun that there. Wow. Yeah, we're very lucky here, Cole. Here in Calgary, we've got a couple of nice pool halls. This is probably where most of us, I guess, the players, if you want to call it that, kind of hang out. I don't play much myself anymore, but I swing by pretty much every day after work because I only live 5 minutes away. No, I'd be with Teresa there. I know Russ is a little bit tired. I know he's going to work early in the morning too. That's right. Ben will be loving this because if he can steamroll through this and keep up that mentality and that tempo, I know this is how he'd love to play against Stan if he gets back as well. So good break. Looks like he's got the break figured out a little bit more. He might be hitting a little bit harder, or he's not hitting as flat as he was, so he's getting more action off of it. Tough cut on the one. It does cut. It's really thin. You remember Russ from Hustlers TV series? Not this Russ. Talking about a different Russ? I sound too young to be retired? Oh no, I'm not retired. I'm working my ass off. That's why I don't have time to play pool anymore. But in a lot of ways I'm retired from pool. Last time I really competed was 2017, so. This is a decent sized room, and you can only see the one half of the room. So we have 8 diamond 7-foot tables on this half of the room that you can see, but the other half of the room, like behind me, has 8 9-foot diamonds as well. All right, and it looks like Steph got back here from the midnight snack run that we sent her on. So
it wasn't me.
Wow,
Somebody just
what
needed a quick ride.
Yeah, you missed the fun though. Ben's turned into a steamroller.
Enough was enough, eh?
Yeah, he's shooting fast and loose right now, so not missed a bunch either. Power died on our tablet, so I'm reading comments on my phone.
I see.
I plugged it in, but I don't know if it's got any juice yet. 2%. There we go. It's going up.
What did I do with my phone? Oh.
Duh.
Ben left himself tough on the 6 here, right on the rail. See if he can spear this in.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
He can.
He's hitting the ball a little bit better
Ben's
now.
really good at those shots. Those shots are tough. This rack here is going to put Ben on the hill.
Overrun it a little bit, but I don't think he cares anymore.
Slightly, yeah.
Nah, it's like
Seems to be on a bit of a tear.
he'll take it anywhere close is going to be good enough. Ben is indeed on the hill. This is not often that you'd see Ben and Russ play and have like a whitewash, so.
Ben looks to have found his gear.
Well, let's hope the tablet can. Clearly, I use 75% of my data, so.
Oh, yeah, no, let's just. We can move my phone over.
I don't know, will this thing not turn back on then with the slim juice? Or
Yeah, it will. This is just quicker.
All right.
Let's do it like that.
So we apologize for anybody watching on YouTube. We might not have comments, but turn the stream off on my phone here because apparently my cell phone company just got angry at me. So.
We got it here. We got it. Got my phone on the comments. Russ is on the 2 ball here. 2 to the 4 looks like. So center table will do. Uh-oh.
I don't know. It's Kyle. Kyle here is looking for easy money, but talk about a shutout. He might surprise you here.
This is the B-side final, so we are only going to 6. A little bit of a defensive play there.
Yeah, and he came up a little bit short.
Not too bad.
Well,
It's long and it's distant and it's a steep cut, but I think Ben's got the edge of the 4.
Yeah, he could go really aggressive here and try and, yeah, he did. That's it. That's the call. Masse around it a little bit. Spirit in there. Hit this hard, Chicago style. Oh, look at that shot.
And like Flynn, nice bank shot. Good shape on the 5. Just looking to see where he wants to be on the 6 to get to the 7.
Honestly, I don't think he cares.
No, he just seems to be kind of making everything right now.
As long as I can see it, it's going in.
Seems like the frustration from the last match is dissipated.
Watch him juice this going forward, too. Ooh, looks like we're going,
Ooh, a little deep.
Going to shorty now.
Yeah, a little deep, so we might see Ben get the thumper out.
It's all right.
Break it
He
down.
wants to practice his jump shots anyway, so. And
Full
again,
cue
here,
jump, yeah.
all he needs is to make here. He doesn't have to worry about shape.
It's going to make
Now, funnily
the
enough,
7 in the wrong pocket, but
yeah, Russ does have the option to not shoot this.
I don't think he's not going to not take the option.
Oh. Wow. So, thin cut here.
Slowly but surely going to bring you down to my level, Russ says. Russ will just draw this back for the 10 ball in the top right, or sorry, the top left.
All right, Kyle, and you can mail that $100 to the Q Sports Live team.
No skunk, Russ says. Ben's feeling a good rhythm now. You can tell by the speed that he's moving. When Ben is a little bit more comfortable, he picks up the pace slightly. Ben's had a little trouble with the break on this table, so he's making sure that he's got a good rack. Let's see if he moves his break spot.
No, actually, he's been hitting him a little bit harder, and he's been making balls here.
Has he? Last couple of racks?
To work, so I'm hoping he can kind of hold on to that feeling and that speed for the next match. got a little bit too much hop on it, but you see he is making balls there, so.
Lost the cue ball on that one. Yeah, he had a lot of juice on that cue ball. It spun right into the left side.
That's a nice shot actually there from Russ. He just killed that ball, killed the juice on it. Had to come back straight rather than float. He needs a pretty strong draw shot here though. Draw straight down past the 9. Nicely done.
Russ has got a nice little angle on this 4. Just get position on the 5. Make it nice and easy.
It's right on that line for it. He's overdrawn that a little bit, so now he's going to have to go around. Oh, decides to kill it as well. I don't know. I don't like. I don't like fighting it. I like to go around. Go with
Russ
the,
is pretty
go
good
with
at
the
those
flow.
shots, yeah.
Go with the flow. So
5-2. Looks like we may have a match in the making here.
apparently, Russ just likes a challenge. He decided he'd let him get to the hill first and then come back. How you doing there, Len? We have the owner of the establishment that we were telling you guys about. He is here right behind us, following along here. Len is another, well, he's a Calgary institution anyway, as far as the pool industry goes. And Len probably does more for the game of pool here than any other pool hall owner, I'd say, around. He has adopted and looked after many a starving pool player over the years.
There's plenty of them.
I was one for a while.
Rack number 8 and Russ to break. Well, it looks like he's just going to actually take his time and just ran to the washroom. Russ did just wake up. Sometimes you just need a game to go your way. It is 5-2, and it is a little bit of a long way for a comeback.
Oh,
But these guys know how to string together some racks.
Table sprung a leak there, so.
Was a great break.
But Whitey's down too, so Ben's going to be loving this. We're down to a game of 7 ball already. So.
It's the last game.
Gotta say, I kind of like Ben running this rack here. So. Tic tac toe on 3, 4, 5, 6 after this 1 ball. So.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10.
practice drill, so. He's a little off angle here on the 4.
I think he's okay. He'll just.
Yeah, he's juicing down. It didn't
Uh-oh.
want to
Uh-oh.
clip the 10.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. Ooh.
An opportunity for Russ here.
See, weird things happen when you're on the hill.
Pretty silly to do what I did, that's for sure.
It's just an unfortunate rub on that 10. Scratch with 4 open balls on the table. Russ just needs a little angle here. Get back to the top of the table for the 10.
Damn curse, I don't think so. I don't think so, Grant. It's like.
Brings it within 2.
All I said was I liked him to get it. That's all right, folks. You get your money's worth this way.
Crazy things happen. Ben would really love just to break and run this last rack, just get this match out of the way.
Oh, you cursed him. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
Ben gets
Oh, good
2
break.
balls,
Made the balls,
2
yeah.
balls and hangs the 8. Sitting tight on the 2 ball.
He might be able to do something really weird here, kind of chipping that 2 off the 5 into the 8. See how aggressive
That's the
he
first thing I
gets.
saw too.
Yeah, let's see how aggressive he gets here.
Yeah, Ben's just expressing how terrible his breaks have been. Says he's about 1 for 20.
All right, Kyle, but you got to send pictures, okay? Otherwise, it didn't happen.
We'll see what Ben does here with this 2 ball. It's tempting to go for it, especially with that 8 just hanging in the pocket there.
Well, the problem here is like he might slam that cue ball right past the 3.
No,
Okay,
he
he
opts-
played smart. That's what you got to do. We all want to run. We all want to go for it, but sometimes that's just not the smart thing to do.
It's just so tempting, especially when the balls are hanging in the pocket like that.
Russ jumps pretty good, so just like that.
With pretty good shape on the 3.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to complain too much about that one.
Four, 5, 7 here. Ben and Russ play on 2 pretty amazing teams. Ben's league team, Barry's team, has won 3 consecutive years the Masters division in Vegas. All with very established, obviously very advanced players on that team. Russ's team in the same league is called the Machine. It's been probably they finished top 3 8 out of the last 10 years, maybe more. Probably better stats. So two of the very well representing players of the city.
Well, we got the makings of a match here.
It's going to bring it within 1. Quick games. These guys make it look pretty easy.
You got to remember though, when it actually looks easy, that's when it's not.
It's not so easy sometimes. It's the art of making it look easy is not so easy.
That's right. It's like if you watch top level pool, it gets a little boring sometimes.
Just keep you guys on the edge of your seats. Rack number 10 for Russ.
It's a good break.
Did I hear something?
Yeah,
Oh.
2-ball win.
Saw the 2-ball. Not an easy opener on the 1, though. I think we'll see Russ push out here.
I'm not sure I like that option.
Yeah. Russ just made a comment about being just shooting right off the rail. Always makes it a little bit tougher. Ben should be able to spear this in. Not this time. He's usually pretty good at those.
Well, I had to hit a little softer than he really wanted to hold for that 3. I think you'll look for Russ to have a little bit more of an angle on this so that he can work towards that 4. See, yeah, so now he can just draw past the 10 for the 4.
You think go around the 10 or go?
I think you just
Go
draw.
into the 10.
No, you just draw and then float past it. That's the other option. I don't like it as much, but depends on the style. Like I said, Russ is a great bar box player, so.
Russ is probably one of Calgary's greatest bar box players. He has that reputation.
See, even on the box, sometimes I don't adjust my thought process. Goes straight to like how I would play it on a 9-foot, where typically you'd want to kind of hit it firm, draw past. A lot of touch playing well on a 7-foot.
Michelle and Larry. This is just like camping.
Yeah, and apparently Kyle's now starting to get worried about his self-inflicted vasectomy that could be coming. So.
All right, guys, we ended up with a match here, Hill. The pun of the night. It's just like camping, Dave, because it's intense.
Oh, God. That is so terrible.
Thank you to Larry Walper for bringing that one to the table tonight. We got a game. Hill with Ben to break. Bethany, you are correct. It is very different on a 7-foot. A little bit closer quarters. Your cue ball control has got to be spot on.
Look at that one ball go. What else did we get to look at, though? All right, that's not too bad, actually.
Come on, Grant. It was pretty good. Like camping. Intense. You can blame that one on Larry Welper.
That's just, it's too late at tonight for that stuff.
Larry's got a big smile on his face right now. I can feel it.
I'm sure. All right, he hit that good, hit that clean. Low bounce, low bounce.
So the tricky spot here is to get from the 3 to the 4. What are you doing with that 4 ball?
Well, you can get down there, no problem to see it. It's tough to tell whether it goes past that 6, so.
I don't think it does. I think that, I mean, ideally, if you can get, if you can get perfect and land, you know, on top of that 4 to shoot the 4 ball down to the bottom right, I mean, that's ideal. Ben does not get there.
I think I rather would have been the other side of it. Just play safe, hide behind the 6. But
So I think now what he can do is go forward on the 4 and try to use the 8.
well, he might be able to
Possibly.
try and bank this. He might be able to try and bank call the 5, but all of that's
And bank
really
combo. That's what you're seeing.
all aggressive, though. Really aggressive. But there's not a lot of places to hide. Best he could probably do if he's playing safe is create distance. Or you just back cut it in the side like that and make another ball to him.
Just go for it.
Ben's going to love that shot because he missed that shot like 3 times tonight. Or today. Cutting
Yeah, the
cutting
steep back
in the
cuts,
side, the
yeah.
steep back cut right in the side, yeah. So.
Floated a little further than he wanted for the 6 ball.
He's got a natural angle here, though. So actually, no. I think he probably wants to go maybe just a little bit of right. Just check up.
He may just opt to go forward and just take a little bit more of a little bit of a steeper cut. Something like that.
This one's tough. You don't really want to draw one rail because the side pocket's big, but it's tough to go forward 3 rails on this. If you had a little less angle, it's easier to go forward. Yeah, he hit that well.
Good recovery by Ben. This is another 2 balls for the match.
There you go.
It's good, Russ says.
It's a good match.
Bumps.
Good comeback, Russ.
Okay, guys.
Are we staying with the streak?
Ben made it look easy. I think, are you going to have a quick break? We're going to have a quick break, guys, so we're going to be about 5 minutes. Stan's just going to set himself up here, hit a couple balls, get repositioned, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go far. We got a doozy coming up. It's a rematch. Ben's out for blood. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go far.